Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our lovely lecturer, Dr. Muhammad Isa bin Jafar. Today, I will do a presentation for IBS mini project for C channel for subject DCC30082. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Amiran and my matrix number is 07 DKA21F2006. So next, introduction. What is C channel? C channel is one of the types of channels more common and widely used metal in construction as support of the building, walls, roof, and ceiling. The terms channel C include different types of channels, dimensions, and sizes due to metal sheets can be molded for meet any specific requirement. The term channel C also comes from the appearance it C-shaped shape. It's very light and also strong. The next objective of this practical work is collecting suitable environmental materials and IPS component with surveillance and also to know what is the function of C channel. So this is the picture of our project. And the tools that we have been used for this practical works is first electric drill, angle grinder, cordless drill, metal cut-off machine, L-square, marking pen, measuring tape, and spirit level. And next, for material that we have been used is firstly, of course, C channel. Next, bracket. For bracket, we had to make our own bracket from C channel with the size of its length that is 7.5 mm, and next screw, and last batten. So now for safety equipment, first is safety jacket, second is glove, third is goggles, and the last is safety shoes. This is to protect ourselves from any injuries that may occur. So now we move on to procedure, and for procedure we have been dividing it into two parts, that is first part for beam and second part for roof trusses. For procedure of making the beam, first is C channel measurement and cutting the C channel and then C channel connection. As you can see in the diagram, the channel also divided into several parts with different length, that is A, B, C, D, and E to form a beam. So first, for C channel measurement, by using measuring tape, measure the length of every part required to make a beam as the diagram show before. For ABE, the length is 301 mm and for CD is 200.8 mm. And then C channel cutting. Use cut-off machine or angle grinder to cut each part of C channel that has it was measured. And the last is C channel connection. Connect all parts that have been cut using electric drill or cordless drill with screw to form a beam. And our beam already done. Now we move on to procedure of roof trusses. As you can see, they have 8 procedure to make a roof trusses. First, for measurement and cutting channel for roof truss. Take measurement for each channel and create label for each section. For example, bottom chord, top chord, long web, and short web. And our length of the bottom chord is 205 mm. For top chord, 177 and 6 mm. Long web 52.5 mm, short web 31 mm, and stump 15 mm. Then by using the cut-off machine, cut channel by part and sign that have set. Next, compilation of the structure of the truss roof. Arrange the part of the roof truss according to as in the example of the plan. Make sure each part correctly arranged. Then screw along the lower chord with long chord to form triangle shape with using a hand drill and screw. Next is installation of the truss roof. install all webs on the roof truss according to the plan by using mounting screw and handrail. For measurement of truss laying and the distance between the trusses, measure and position mark for the truss are placed. And here we divide the length of the beam into 5 parts because we have 5 roof trusses to stick it on the beam. 5. The truss is balanced over the beam, but before we balance, we install the truss above the beam using L bracket that we have made and with the hand drill and screw. After that, we balance it using spirit level and threads. Next, measurement and cutting batten. We measure the batten using a measuring tape, and the length that we use is 3620 mm for our batten, and then we cut using a metal cut-off machine. So 7 is measurement of the distance between battens on the truss and installation. The first and final distance of the batten is 60 mm. Then the remaining length is divided into 3. As you can see in the picture, we have divided the remaining length into 3 parts. That is first 508 mm, second 508 mm, and the last is 506 mm. And then we install the batten above the marked mark using hand drill with screw. And finally, our project of C-channel has been done, and this is the photo of the project we have completed. Settle for C-channel project, and now we move on to IBS mini project for lightweight block. And for introduction of lightweight block mixture are made with light rough aggregate and sometimes partially or wall fine aggregates, and it is very light and commonly used on wall parts of building structure. The objective of this lightweight block project is to know the exact materials to be used in this practical work, and also to know function of tools to be used in this practical work. Material that have been used in this practical work is first lightweight block, and then thin bed adhesive, then cement and sand. For tools that have been used in this practical work is first masonry pencil, next L square, measuring tape, line marking set, notch trowel, masonry trowel, spirit level, masonry handsaw, yellow pail, rubber hammer, cement trowel, rectangular finishing trowel, cement tray, sponge plastering trowel, and the last is wooden trowel. And necessarily, when doing this work, there are safety equipment that should be worn. First is safety jacket, second is glove, third is goggles, and the last is safety shoes. This is to protect ourselves from any injury that may occur. Now we move on to procedure. First is marking position. Before we stick the block to the floor, we must make a marking using the line marking set or better known as mark tau. This to mark the position that will be the lightweight block is in. Second, arrange the lightweight block. This is to mark the position that will be the lightweight block in, and also to ensure the size of the lightweight block to use in the arrangement. If there a block that oversized, measure the length of the block that want to fix in the arrangement of the block using L square and marker pen. And third, Lightweight block cutting. Cut blocks according to a predetermined size as we do it before and must be accurate. If the measurement is inaccurate, it will affect the arrangement of the blocks. Next, prepare a mortar, that is brewing a mortar with ratio 1:6, that is cement sand with the addition of water, and make sure the mixture is not too liquid. Next, put mortar on the floor surface, that is laying mortar and flatten it on the floor surface according to the already made line using the mortar before, or line making set. 6. Laying mortar on lightweight block. Laying mortar on the left side and right side of the lightweight block using notch trowel. 7. Stick each lightweight block. Stick each lightweight block in arrangement, and after that make sure to check the balance of the lightweight block using spirit level. If there is not balance, using a rubber hammer to correct it. And we done for the first row, and then repeat the procedure 1 until 7 for the second row, because we do a 2 row of arrangement of lightweight block. Last is plastering. Plastering using thin bed cement, mix ratio 1:1, that is cement sand lime, and after that put little bit water on the block surface to make it wet. Then start the plastering process using rectangular trowel and cement tray. After complete of plastering the entire blocks, it's time to do the finishing process to make the surface smooth using sponge plastering trowel and wooden trowel. So this is a photo for our project of lightweight block that have completely done. And lastly, conclusion, I would like to thanks to Dr. Isa for the guidance over the semester, also giving us the opportunity to learn and use all the equipment that has been used for this project. From this project, I have learned more about the application of IBS in real life. I also gained meaningful experience that can be used in the future. So, thanks to Dr. Isa, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. That's all from me. Bye.
Malam ini bertemu di pesta, berdebar membalas senyumannya. Manisnya jatuh cinta kali pertama, bersama melukiskan impian, cinta, cita-cita dan harapan. Di usia ini tiada yang tak mungkin, oh sayang, regalanya dalam genggaman. Walau apapun takkan menjadi halangan, hidup ini sedang menanti. Generasiku bersinar bagai mentari, dengan gentar mengejar mimpi, yakin berani percaya diri, dan mula dengan hello. Bertemu di pesta, berdebar membalas senyumannya. Manisnya jatuh cinta kali pertama, bersama